So today is going to be a little bit different. Today I am doing the music tag. I don't know why, I just got the idea yesterday because me and my friends, we absolutely love listening to music. Basically, music is literally our life. Like, we always listen to music, and I just thought it would be a good idea. And you can comment down below what music you like listening to today. So I went on the internet and I searched up the music tag, and there was around 30 questions. And I took note of all the questions so that I can answer them. So let's get this show on the road. As you can see, I am wearing my Hollywood Undead t-shirt, 'cause I think it's the only t-shirt that I have that's got to do with any music that I like. So I now have the questions up, so let's get them on the run, basically. And I don't know why I'm doing an accent. What was the last song you listened to? So the last song I listened to was Message Man by 21 Pilots. I quite like 21 Pilots, and Message Man is quite a good song. It's just got, I think the song's about suicide, I don't know, but like it's got a very sort of reggae feel to it. That sounds really weird, but like, you know what I mean. Last song you purchased. I'm gonna be brutally honest here, but the light is too lit. No, but I have never purchased a song in my life, purely and simply because you can get a lot of apps to listen to music for free, and you can download music for free. So I don't even, I don't need, what was that? My voice was like, ugh. Nah, but I just don't need to purchase music, especially on Apple, as you have to pay for everything on Apple, but there are apps you can download to get music for free. There are ways around it. So if you are on Apple and the light is, I'm sorry about the light today, but if you are on Apple, there are apps you can download where you can get music for free, and it's pretty good. Song you discovered on YouTube/Tumblr. See, here's the thing, I discover all my music on YouTube, like most people do, because obviously it just comes up. So that is a weird question. I'm just gonna take it as like a YouTuber, I don't know. But I discovered Sinner by Trevor Moran. Is a good singer and he's a good YouTuber. But if you want to say what music did you discover on YouTube, then you'd literally have to say anything, to be honest. Favourite soundtrack piece? I'm going to say Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds. If you didn't know me, I love Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds. Basically, War of the Worlds was a novel written by H.G. Wells back in the 1800s, and it was basically about the Earth, well, England being attacked by Martians, and they've turned it into a musical, so that's pretty good. And I just love all the music from it. I find it really good, and oh my god, I'm literally sweating. Sorry, you can see that, it's actually boiling. But yeah, in the 1980s, Jeff Wayne, who's a musician, he took that novel and turned it into a musical, and I've heard it since I was a kid. It was originally an album, and then they released a stage show of the album, and it's just got a lot of like visual effects and like animation and that, and a real life Martian tripod, so it is pretty cool. So next question. I have a cold, I apologise. I've been ill this last couple of days. My whole house is ill. There's been a flu going around Plymouth lately, so that's why I might sound a little bit congested. Favourite band, or I haven't got one favourite band, so I just wrote down a ton of them. Hollywood Undead, obviously. Linkin Park, R.I.P. Chester Bennington. Royal Blood, clearly. I mean, there's a Royal Blood calendar, like, right there. Slipknot, I know a couple of you are thinking, oh my god, aren't they, like, really heavy metal? Yes, but I love them. And Panic at the Disco, because, obviously, and Queen. I absolutely adore Queen. Yeah. Favourite solo artist? See, this is the thing. Most of my music, well, I'd say 99% of my music is all by bands. So I literally had to look through, and my favourite solo artist is Dylan Gardner. He's an American musician. He's done songs with YouTubers and that. Fun fact, You probably already know this if you watch her, but Gabby, the Gabby Show's song Satellite was written by Dylan Gardner. Well, not written, but like produced with Dylan Gardner. He also does other songs, and they're pretty good, and I listen to them. Favorite album? Oh wait, no. Have we skipped one? No, we haven't. Favorite album? I have two favorite albums. Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds, obviously, and It's Too Bright. Oh my god, when I'm Donald Trump, turn off the lights.
No, get those lights off. Off. Turn them off. They're too bright. Turn them off. Turn them off. Let's go. Ready? Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. Turn them off.
And the other one being Hollywood Undead's first album, Swan Songs. Masterpiece, I'd say that is. Swan Song has got to be one of the best albums of all time, I think. Best gig or act you want to see live? I would love to see Hollywood Undead live. In fact, they're actually in the UK right now, but they're only... This is what... I've probably said this rant before, and the light is actually pissing me off. I've probably said this rant before, but I hate when Americans or just people, bands from across the world, say, oh, we're doing a UK tour, and then they're just doing it in London and Birmingham. I'm like, that is not a UK tour. That is just going to 2 UK cities and playing there. That is not a UK tour. So I'd love to say Hollywood Undead. I would also love to go to a Slipknot concert because it just seems mental, but at the same time, I'm a little bit, like, nervous because it is mental there. Like, the fans go absolutely crazy.
But goddammit, we have earned our fucking place in history, motherfuckers! Now let's fucking do this! Let me see you fucking jump it!
And it is just mental there, but that's another reason why I'd want to go, because I feel like a Slipknot or even Knotfest, that would be just phenomenal. And I'd obviously love to see War of the Worlds live, and I might actually be going to see War of the Worlds live this year, so that would be cool. I'd probably vlog, to be honest. What else have we got? Guilty pleasure song, and I hate to say this, it's got to be Pony by Genuine. You know that one that she, like, basically, like, the classic, like, sex song. But yeah, I think it's a good bop. Song you used to hate but now like, oh god, you're gonna hate me for this, but I absolutely hated it at first, but I like it now, and that is Big Shaq, Man's Not Hot. Oh my god, I'm actually the worst human being ever. I really hated it at first because it's just like, what even? But then it started to like wear on me. And the opposite way now, song you used to like but now can't stand. At first I thought it was alright, but it just got overplayed all the time, and that is Despacito. I thought it was alright in the summer when it first came out. I was like, ooh, it's got a bit of a cultural feel to it, and it is so bright. That bright, I am so sorry, I might have to just get really close to the camera for this video. Yeah, but it's just overplayed now. Group you wish never split. Here's the thing, there is no bands that I listen to that have split, except for like a couple bands that have lost a member or two, like Hollywood Undead. The Curls left just after their Day of the Dead album was released, so he wasn't in their latest album, 5. And obviously Slipknot's I'll go home. Slipknot's Paul Gray died. I think that's his name, Paul Gray. He was like the main bass player. He died a few years ago now, actually. And obviously one of the drummers, I can't remember his name, in Slipknot, left the band. But apart from that, there hasn't been any bands that I listen to that have like completely split. Favourite song from a video game? I haven't got a favourite song from a video game, but just all the tracks in the game Super Smash Bros. 4 for Nintendo 3DS and Nintendo Wii U. Just all the songs are like beautifully like put together, and there's some like remixes and like just different versions of songs from like Nintendo games, and it's beautiful. You can even get a CD, like an album of all the songs, and yeah, it's just really good. Song from a film. Favourite song from a film. Here's the thing, I had to think ages for this because I don't. It's not that I don't actually watch any films. Of course I do, but I just can't think of any original songs from a film. So the only one I can remember was, you've probably never heard of it. It's from a film called Music and Lyrics, about like this. It's made up. It's not real, but it's about like this 80s pop star. I was in this 80s pop band, and the band obviously like basically retired, and he was just like this music teacher or something, and then he taught like this girl how to sing in that, but she didn't realise who it was, and then they fell in love. It's a pretty, I don't know, chick flicky film, but the song's called Pop Goes My Heart. I don't know. Well, it is, but I don't know. Favourite song from an advert. You might not know this, but I definitely know it. It was so funny. It was the rap from that WeBuyAnyCar.com, that one that's like, WeBuyAnyCar.com, any, WeBuyAnyCar.com, like that rap. It was just, yeah. Song you grew up with. I cannot remember a specific song I grew up with, but all I remember is I used to love watching when I was younger Horrible Histories, and obviously they'd have like those segments where it's like a song and that, and they were pretty like lit, to be honest. Like there was a King Charles II rap, and it was just everything. First song / album I ever bought. I haven't bought a song, I've never bought an album, so I cannot answer that question for you. Album you accidentally found and love. I can't say an album because it wasn't an album I discovered, it was a band, and that is literally Slipknot. Like, I saw it come up on like YouTube and like the recommended, and I was like, oh my god, what is this? Like, obviously I saw like the masks and that, and I was like, whoa, they look kind of like scary, and I knew it was going to be heavy metal because you could just tell it was going to be heavy metal, and I was like, what the hell is this? But then it grew on me, so that's all I can say about Slipknot. Favourite foreign language song? I can't say, but I can say what all the ones that I like is from the Eurovision Song Contest. If you didn't know, I fucking love Eurovision, and I just love their songs, and every year me and my friend, we watch Eurovision together, and it's pretty funny. But yeah, just any song from Eurovision, not any, but like, I'll tell you what's one of the ones, sorry, I'll tell you which one of the ones I remember the most, and the one that I like is France's song from 2017, and it was pretty good. What have we got now? A song from the year you were born, and I am so glad like this song was in the year I was born because I absolutely love it. But it's Chop Suey by System of a Down. It is just a great song. Everyone's heard it, I reckon. It's just such a really good song. Song from your music genre. I got it wrong, didn't I? Genre, there are a lot of songs from my music genre, so I just picked one at random, and that is Faint by Linkin Park. Most overrated song, it's got to be a Gucci Gang. I can't believe how famous it is. Literally, the word is just repeated all over again. Literally, the song is Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. And there was this video I watched, and if you take out all the words that are repeated, the song is literally like 30 to 40 seconds long. That is how long it is when you take out all the words that have been repeated. I just don't know how Lil Pump got so famous from that song. Like, it's crazy. But that's the music world we live in now. Song you would recommend to anyone? That is a very hard question, but I did answer it. And that is I Write Sins, Not Tragedies, like the most original Panic at the Disco song ever. Everybody knows it. You know, I chimed in with a haven't you people ever heard of? Closing the damn door. is the goddamn door. Fuck off, Mandela. A song that reminds you of a specific event. Magente, that reminded me of being on holiday in Turkey, because every evening when me and my brother would get ready to meet our family to go and get dinner, we'd have like the MTV channel on, and it would always play like the top songs, and obviously Magente at the time in the summer was like at the top, kind of, so we would hear that every single evening, and it just reminded me of being in Turkey, even though it's not a Turkish song, but you know what I mean. Song you can't help but sing along to, that's gotta be Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up, because that is a classic bop. Favourite parody song, I don't listen to parodies, so I don't really have a favourite parody song. Favourite slow song, that has got to be, just because it is really upsetting, to be honest, that is the song Cancer by My Chemical Romance. Obviously, it's in the title, you know what it's about a guy, or it's just about someone who's dying of cancer, and like the grief that their family goes through in that. It's pretty sad. But yeah, that's Cancer by My Chemical Romance. Favourite fast song, I've already said the name of this song today anyway, but it's Chop Suey. I just love And the Light again. It's just quite really good, to be honest. Favourite song at the moment has got to be Pulse of the Maggots by Slipknot. I've been listening to a lot more Slipknot lately, and I've just had Pulse of the Maggots in my head for like ages now, and I love it. It's basically a song, because Slipknot call their fans maggots, because they say that on their stage tour, all the audience are like tiny maggots moving about, which is fair enough. But their song Pulse of the Maggots was a song literally written for their fans to say like thank you and stuff. It's a pretty lit song. And last question. Wow, it's nearly over already. Favourite song of all time has got to be Africa by Toto. I have absolutely loved it. It's actually a funny story how it came into my head. So I watched, oh my god, there's a cat like literally over there. You can't see it, but it, oh my god. Wait, let me see if I can get it. He's over there. You can see his ass. Kitty! I will literally go home. Sorry, I just had to try and get that cat, even though he's over there. But there's a funny story about Africa, actually. There's a Family Guy episode about when Joe and Bonnie kind of split up, and like Peter and Lois are like trying to get them back together. And their marriage song, or like the song that they both love, was Africa by Toto. And it's like this scene where Joe sees Bonnie at a strip club, because she used to be a stripper, and then the song comes on, it's like, it's Africa by Toto. But yeah, so I watched that, and then I can't remember how long after it was after I saw that episode, but suddenly I woke up one morning with it in my head, and I was like telling my friend, oh my god, do you know this song? I was like, I don't know why, but it just randomly came in my head all of a sudden, and it was Africa by Toto, and I've loved it ever since, and it's got to be like probably my favourite song of all time, because I just love it. So this has been a different video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe. I do not know what I'm going to be doing next video. It might be a vlog. Actually, it's probably going to be a vlog. We'll have to see what happens though. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Do you mind? Someone's coughing outside of this window. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe. I just spat. That was disgusting. I will see you all in another video, guys. Bye!